Hello guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well. So today I'm planning on having quite a productive a productive day, we'll just call it that. I've got quite a bit to do. I really want to just blitz the downstairs of my house, the living room and kitchen. I mean, they're not horrendous, but they could do with a spring clean, a tidy up, you know what I mean. I also need to pop out and get something this afternoon. But first things first, if you look outside, blazing sunshine, which means one thing and one thing only. You guys know me, the washing is going out. So that's what I'm going to be doing first, getting the washing sorted and out on the line. I think we're a little bit lopsided. There we go. This tripod, I love it and hate it at the same time. I like that it extends to like a higher thing, but it's very lopsided sometimes. But yeah, so washing done first, and then we will proceed on with the rest of the day. Guys, I wanted to just quickly show you something that I've ordered. So this company has been popping up like all over the place, and I didn't really know whether to trust it or not. And it's called Temu. I got a lot of like DMs, a lot of messages, and just like random stuff about like mad discounts on things, and that's what kind of gave me the red flag, because I was like, there's no way that stuff can be this cheap. Do you know what I mean? But one of Emmanuel's friends sent a link over, because if he like referred something like 4 people and they registered, then he got like a free pair of trainers or something. I don't know. So like I say, the order has actually come, so I'm going to open it and let you know whether it's like good or not, because I feel like stuff like this I just don't understand. But they've got all sorts on there. They've got like a lot of like kind of accessories, garden things. What else have we got? Well, I'll show you, because we bought like quite a mixture of stuff. So it's actually a lot in here. We only paid, I think, 20 something pounds, like on the lower end of the £20 for all this, because it was our first purchase. You got something for free, and then everything else was like a ridiculous percentage off. So the first thing I'm going to pull out is probably one of the more boring ones, but these are clips for, what are they called? I always forget what these are called. They're meant for when you've got babies, basically, or toddlers, and they stop them from getting in the cupboards. Child locks, that's it. And I have child locks on my cupboard because although I don't have a baby or a toddler, I do have a Bengal cat who enjoys opening my cupboards, especially ones to the catnip cupboard and the treat cupboard. And so many times I've come home and he's been in the cupboards, he's got the catnip out, and it has been everywhere. Like the whole house has been covered in catnip. He's had a great time. But let me, okay, this seems quite simple. So there's a massive pack of them, because the ones I got were from B&M, and I tried to go to, I think, 2 different B&Ms, and they didn't have them anymore. I don't really know why. They're kind of baby section. Not that this is really like important to me yet, but like their baby section is really like lacking at the minute. But they didn't have anything like this, so it's just basically a bit of material, and then the clip, you just obviously put it on one side of the cupboard and then the other, and then it just unclips like that. I don't think it's anything that's too difficult for a child to get into, but for a cat, they might do. So we'll be trying them. I also bought a bunch of clips. So I love a claw clip, and I actually broke one of my other ones, which looked very similar to this, actually. So I bought some more claw clips. We've got this one. Basically, it comes in these 2 different styles in 4 different colours. 4 different of the very similar colours, might I add. But we've got this colour. We've got like a lighter kind of brown. And then we've got like a neutral kind of creamy colour. And then a black one in both different styles. Then, what are you? I don't know, we'll come back to you. We got some, oh, I got a little mini ring light because I've got ring lights and stuff for filming, for photos, for whatever, but I don't have like a little countertop one. So when I film, more so in the winter, when I film like a segment in like the kitchen or like food or whatever, the lighting is generally terrible. So, oh, okay, it's out. So this is literally just a little mini one that I can just pop on the countertop, and then hopefully the lighting in those sections will be better. So, and it's just a USB plug-in, just stick it in the wall, and then it's just great to kind of sit for just a little bit of extra light, you know? Yeah. I'll test that out, make sure it works. Like I say, I was a bit suspicious of this company. Let's open this because I don't know what this is. This is this is like an earpods cleaner. So this is what Emmanuel wanted. So to clean his earpods, it's just got all these little bits in there, and then you can kind of dig out the gunk or whatever's in your earpods. Well, like yeah, everyone gets it though, it's normal. It's just a cleaner for that. What else is there? Oh, I remember this one. Ooh. This is one of those hair things. What a great description, Jess. Basically, it's one of those hair curlers. So you can see, like, you put it in and leave it overnight. I think you sleep in it or leave it for like a significant amount of hours. And you basically, so what I would do, I mean, not that I've got my hair down at the minute, but you put it over like this. It's kind of long for me, but then I can clip it back, it's fine. So you put that on, clip it to the top of your head, and then wrap your hair around, and then kind of put it up, and then keep it in overnight or whatever, and apparently you get your beautiful heatless curls. I've seen them all over TikTok, so I thought I'd try one out. This again is for Emmanuel. It's a muscle gun, massage gun. Don't really know what they're for, but I'm sure he'll tell me. And then last but not least, I've got some more garden lights, because I do have like light bulb style garden lights in the garden, but they've been broken for the longest of time. They actually broke during the storms that we had. Was it last year or the year before? I feel like it's last year. We had some horrific storms, Storm Arwen, Storm Franklin, all those names. So I bought some new solar powered lights to go up, and we'll try these out and see how they work, because if they're solar powered, then they won't need like use electricity, which the ones at the minute are fed like through my kitchen window and are plugged in. So it'll be interesting to see how they turn out. They're like a warm white. You could either pick the like the bright light or the warm light, and I went for the warm light. So excited to get those up. But from initial looking of things, it did take a little while to come, maybe a couple of weeks, but everything looks legit. I've not tested anything. I'll let you know how it goes, whether everything works, but yeah, so far so good. Okay, so a little review of the ring light. So I've just plugged it in, most random place, but that's my nearest USB plug. So I've just plugged it in. So there, that's plugged in, and then you can just turn it on, switch whatever setting you want to have it on. It looks like it's flicking on the camera, but it's not in person. And then you can change how bright it is. So yeah, not too bad, I don't think. I rate that. Right, I realise that I look absolutely wild. Oh god, this bit of hair is doing my head in. Anyway, I'm just heading to Dunelm because I placed a click and collect order yesterday for a new pair of curtains, or a new set of curtains, just because, so I had curtains in my living room for a long time, and then I randomly noticed one day that like the curtain pole was like falling down, and the curtain pole was there when I moved in, like it was, I don't know, the last people must have put it up, but like I don't know, it was just basically, I was just getting this massive holes in my wall, and the curtain pole was coming out of it. So I just took it, I ended up just like pulling it off and deciding that I didn't want curtains anymore, and I would just have blinds, because it does the same thing, doesn't it? It shuts the world out. However, as of recent, I've kind of been feeling like it looks a bit messy. Just, I don't know, it just feels a little bit incomplete without curtains. And also, the way that my TV and sofa, like the way my living room is set up,
basically when you've got the TV on, if you've got the blinds open, you can't see the TV because of the glare coming straight at it. So yeah, I'm gonna get some curtains. I've bought my curtains, and again, this sounds a little bit odd, but I don't think they're gonna go with my current colour scheme. And I did that kind of intentionally because I sort of want to switch up the colour scheme downstairs. The only problem is that it would be so much easier if I didn't have the sofa that I have. I've whinged and moaned on about this sofa for God knows how long. I need to bite the bullet and just try and get a new sofa, but I don't like the crushed velvet. Like, I liked it when I moved in. It wasn't my sofa, it was the people who like last lived there. They left it, and I've just kept it. But with it being crushed velvet, it is very specific to like a grey/silver colour scheme. And I don't like that anymore. I feel very, I'm not saying any hate or anything like that, don't take this the wrong way, but I feel very 2020 Mrs. Hinch with my living room. And I just want to switch it up a bit, basically. And so I bought curtains in accordance to what I would like to have it in the future. And because I kind of thought it would be a little bit pointless to buy curtains which matched the current colour scheme if I was just going to switch it up and then I have to buy new curtains again. So that's my thought process behind it, but I'm going to go and pick up them. I'm just actually on my mum and dad's driveway because they are lending me some, what's it called, filler, so I can like fill in the wall before I put the curtain pole back up. I also actually need to buy some sealant whilst I'm there as well, because the seal around my bath, I've basically bleached it too many times. Like, you know, when it starts to go a bit manky, and I do that trick where you put bleach, like neat bleach around it and then stuff it with toilet roll and leave it on and it comes out sparkling. It's great, but I've done it too many times and it started to like disintegrate. And I was in the shower the other day and there was a little bit hanging off and my intrusive thoughts won and I ended up peeling loads of it off. I was literally just pulling it all off like a maniac. So and it does need to be sealed, otherwise there's going to be water all leaking down the sides. So I need to do that pretty pronto. But yeah, I think I'm boiling alive in this car. It's actually really hot and I've got a jumper on. Oh, let's just get going. Let's stick the aircon on. Actually, that's another thing. My car doesn't have aircon at the minute. It's going in the garage because the aircon's leaking. Something's leaking. I'm going to stick some cold air on, stick the windows down and go and get my stuff before I die of like heat exhaustion or something.
Okay, so I'm back from picking up my click and collect order, and actually the curtains they're not quite the colour I thought they were, so I think they're actually going to be alright, you know, because they're kind of like what's the colour? Hang on. They're called Natural Touch of Linen, that's what they're called, and this is like the colour of them. I don't know if you can see that properly. They weren't £65 though, they were in the sale. 35 maybe? They've got like a massive sale on at the minute where things are like 50% off. But whilst I was in there, I was like, so if there's a sale, why don't I just have a little look around, see what there is? Funnily enough, about a week ago, right, I bought a new duvet, and so essentially I've got a double bed, right, but now there is an extra person in it, which means that I have to fight for my own duvet. So I ended up buying a king size duvet, so that like there's plenty of duvet to go around, you know. So I bought the duvet and some duvet covers and whatever, new duvet set, not really thinking until I went to go and change the duvet, like the duvet cover, that I only have double duvet covers. And so none of the other ones would fit. So yeah, so I've bought 2 more duvet sets from Dunelm. This one again was in the sale for £12. Looks like that, which I thought was quite cute. And then also, I can't believe this one. I mean, this one was a little bit more expensive. Was not £30. It hasn't got the sale price on it. It wasn't £30. I think it was like 23. And this is like a gingham, like a natural kind of gingham style, which I think will look so nice. So I picked up those whilst I was there. But yeah, I'm not really sure. I need to fill in, I need to sort the curtains out basically, I think. I don't know whether to, I might just leave them. I know, do curtains need ironing or do they just drop? I feel like I ironed the ones in my bedroom when I got those, and they were from Dunelm, but these are like these are like heavy, proper, what do they describe them? Blackout ultras. which means that like they might be heavy enough to just drop any creases out. We'll see what they look like when I open it, but yeah, that's what I've picked up.
Blink an eye. You were beautiful, just like a flower. I could walk with you for 1,000,000 miles and my feet would not get tired. Where you go, I'll go, winter or summer. I don't care the seasons change, 'cause darling, I'll stay right here with you. I would keep you safe while you were dreaming. You could scream and shout, cry 1,000 tears, and I wouldn't let fear win. What you feel, I feel. Together we're healing. I don't care the seasons change, 'cause darling, I'll stay right here with you.
Guys, I thought I'd just show you, I've just had a delivery today. By the way, I've suddenly come down. I say I've suddenly come down. I have been sick with like a cold since last night. Today, it was like there was nothing there. It's like it picks and chooses when it's going to affect me. Last night when I was trying to go to sleep, it's like, nope, you're not going to sleep. You are going to have a runny nose. And it's been all right all day, up to like now, where I'm like, all the time. Anyway, I've had a order from Tala. So Tala, I've been hearing about all the time on Instagram and things. They seem to have like created this Skims dupe kind of masterpiece when it comes to like a dress or a jumpsuit. I haven't ordered that, but I have ordered some gym wear from them because apparently they are really good. By the way, I've got my headphones on because I'm like in the middle of editing, and this came and I tried it on and then I was like, yeah, it's fine. Started editing and then thought, actually, why don't I show you guys? But yeah, so this like cropped jumper, still got labels and everything. This cropped jumper, I actually really love it. It's just like a little zip up, cropped. Yeah, I quite like it, you know. These leggings, I actually really like them, and I love how they've got like this little kind of V shape. I just think it's really flattering, no matter what size you are. So let me see if I can point you down and show you a bit more. I do have my slippers on though. But yeah, they're just really comfy leggings. They feel like a second skin, and I really like that. The sports bra, how cute is this? I mean, I wouldn't say, yeah, I don't know why I just did that. I wouldn't say it's like a cardio sports bra, but for me personally, who does like strength training, this is like perfect. And the back is cute. Oh, I like it. By the way, there is going to be a bit of a weight loss vlog coming up. I don't really know how to structure it at the moment because I did put on my Instagram story a little Q&A, what did you guys want to know about my weight loss? Because I have, believe it or not, I've lost 20 pounds. Couldn't tell you over how long, but I weighed myself the other day and then I was looking on my notes app and I was like, actually, I've lost 20 pounds. Anyway, so I kind of want to do a video on how I've like changed my mindset around weight loss and stuff, and I'm still trying to work out how I want to present that, just because I think it can be a very tricky subject for some people, and I think, I don't know, I'm not a professional, do you know what I mean? I'm just living my life, so I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, but I am planning on compiling some stuff from the last, like, I want to say, oh, I don't know, from the last little while, and kind of showing you guys what I'm doing, how I'm living my life without it kind of being like I'm on a diet kind of, you know what I mean. Anyway, but yeah, I didn't come on to talk to you about that. I just wanted to show you the leggings. These leggings, not only do they have like this super flattering kind of V shape to them, but they actually feel so, they're like really soft, and they're quite like flexible in terms of like, what are they called? Day flex, I think they're called. They're supposed to be for like yoga, but I think they're just so comfortable. I would just wear these to everything. So yeah, I would recommend Tala. Not an ad or anything, but yeah, I just like it. I like it, I do, I really do.
Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't get around. But there's something about you I like. About you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you I like. About you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you.
Right, so I'm back from the gym now, and I've just got some spaghetti on. I know I shouldn't be having carbs straight before bed, but I'm starving and I don't care. So yeah, so I'm just having some spaghetti and then I'm going to bed. Also, so on the chest press, I usually do 30 kilograms and I struggle a little bit with it, but today I accidentally got on one of the, which had a 15 kilogram bar on it, and I actually managed to go up in weight to what I usually do. Now, I know that 15 kilogram bars are annoying because it takes me forever to work out the math as to what I need to add on, like what plates I need to add on to get what I want. But they tend to be a little bit thinner, so it's almost as if it's like easier to grip, and I don't know what it was, like I just found it a lot easier on the smaller bar. So yeah, I think I might be using that from now on, even though it's a bit of a pain in terms of numbers, but yeah. So I am just going to end this vlog here. I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you have, then please give it a thumbs up, go hit the subscribe button below, and if you want to be notified for when I do upload next, then hit the bell as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.
Baby, let me love you, let me love you, let me love you, let me love you.